Hey, welcome to another episode of Atkins Diet Videos. My name is Kent Altena, and I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's been happening in my life. I've been intending to make recipe videos for the last few weeks. However, between spring break vacation with the kids, or kids returning back to school, and construction work within the house, I haven't been able to find a free moment in which the house has been quiet enough to film the videos. So to that end, I thought I'd make a quick update video to tell you what I've been doing, how's my diet's been going, potentially where my workouts are at, what my kind of protocol is right now, and then also give some quick thoughts on scale or not. Should you be weighing yourself daily, weekly? Should you just toss out the scale altogether? What my philosophy around the scale is. So to that end, the diet's been going really well. I'm 10 pounds down from the last time we talked. Roughly down another 8% body fat inside that time. So I've been doing in-body scans since roughly November. And in that time, the only weight that I've lost have strictly been body fat or adipose tissue. I've gained actually 2 pounds of muscle mass inside that time, or a pound since the last time we talked. So that's typically unheard of on a low-calorie restrictive diet. Things have been going really well. So in terms of eating, what have I been doing? Really, if you looked at the extended induction acceptable foods list, which is induction plus nuts, that would be what I've been eating every day. However, unlike my original video, I really haven't been tracking my macros in terms of net carbs per day or grams of fat eaten versus protein, etc. I've really just simply known what I could eat and followed the rules of induction, knowing that I'm going to be well underneath the 20 grams of carbs per day limit. In terms of my workouts, however, since the last time we talked, I continue to up my exercise game at the gym. I've been going typically twice per day, at least 5 days a week, and then on the 6th and 7th day, maybe only doing one time a week. I've been doing cardio majority every single day, with weightlifting at least 3 to 4 days out of that week. Recently, you may have heard that I was doing that APFT challenge. Got to be the end of February, which was the goal to pass the push-ups. I had passed the other two, the run and the sit-ups, very well. However, in the final week, I hurt my shoulder, and I was only able to do 26 in a row without stopping. The final 5, in order to pass the test, I did after I had stopped, which invalidates those push-ups, but I was able to do 31 in 2 minutes, but not without stopping. So in that goal, I failed that challenge. I continue to work at it. It's just not one of my primary goals. However, with the weightlifting, I decided to slightly change my focus. One of my friends was able to do a 400-pound deadlift and posted on Facebook. I saw that and said, you know what? That's going to be my next goal. You know, if your friends do it, why can't you do it? So to that end, right now I've been doing a 5x5 program with my trainer, which is 5 sets of 5 reps each set, doing roughly about 75 to 80% of what your 1 rep max should be. To that end, I've been doing that for bench pressing, deadlifts, as well as squats. Squats is one of my least favorite things to do. So I really started at a low 1 rep max, so therefore I'm only doing this week with 155 pounds squats, and it went okay, but not awesome. Deadlifts, I'm currently doing 265 this week, and bench press I'm doing 180 this week. So those are kind of the weights that I'm currently working at. If I complete this week, I go up by 10 pounds in each of the squats and deadlifts, and then 5 pounds for the bench press. Hopefully seeing that by the end of a 9-week run, my 1 rep max has indeed increased and potentially make me closer to that 400-pound deadlift goal that I have for myself. So that's what I'm doing in the gym. Been going well. My 5K times have dropped almost 2 minutes in the last since the last time we did the video. I'm right underneath 28 minutes, so roughly about 27:45, I believe, is my fastest time in a 5K. Still looking at dropping another 3 minutes at least off that time by the time I think I'm back. So that's where I'm cardio-wise as well as lifting-wise. In terms of scale or not, I am a scale every day guy, often 2 times a day. Once in the morning after I do my business, and then once after the fasted exercise I would have done in that morning, which is the official weight for the day. To that end, the last weight that I had was 262 this morning, which is, like I said, 75 pounds down in the last 27 weeks. So that's kind of that's my philosophy. I think the scale is indeed a benefit. It's a data point, but it will lie to you. It lies to me at least 4 or 5 days a week, in which, because of doing weightlifting and suffering from delayed onset muscle soreness, I've seen 1 to 2 pound gains, even up to 3 pound gains, just because my muscles are repairing themselves after a hard workout that I might have done previously. So take everything the scale says with a grain of salt, but just like any other health marker, scale is a health marker. I didn't get to be 337 pounds because I was closely paying attention to the scale. But I have gotten to be 262 because I started paying attention to what the scale said, and utilizing that to focus me on. Now, that said, don't use that as the only health marker in your life. I often utilize body fat percentage as being a better indicator if I'm getting closer to goal or further away from goal. But it is a marker to know if I am getting closer or not. Just like body fat, just like ketone levels, just like blood glucose levels. It's something to know, but it's not something to rail yourself against. Now, if you're one of those people that get so depressed by a single negative scale reading, well, yeah, then make it a weekly activity, a bi-weekly activity, maybe a once-a-month activity, so that you see the long-term pattern and miss all the bounces along the way. However, for me, if I see a negative scale reading, the only thing that it might cause me to do is get me back in the gym later on that day and work out slightly harder. You know, that's kind of been my philosophy. If you can't take that, maybe you do need to put the scale away and utilize other health markers as being your intermittent guide, or utilizing a body fat percentage reader as being your constant guide. But, you know, for me, it works well. I hope this reaches everyone in great health. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support, all the comments. I try to reply to all of them. Look forward to making another video in the near future. Bye.